Many things to tell her, but how to make her see the truth about my past impossible. She turned away from me.
He's holding back, he's hiding from what I can't decide. Well, won't he be the king? I know he is the king I see inside. And can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things.
Till as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly.
Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared, beauty and the beast.
I'm just listening to the clock go ticking. Are you waiting as the time goes by? I think of you with every breath I take. I need to feel your heartbeat next to mine. You're all I see in everything. I just want to hold you. I just want. You guys may be seated. Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Randy and Justina. Tonight is a special occasion, one that requires little magic, like that in a fairy tale. So let me start over. Good evening, lords and ladies, princes and princesses. I welcome you to this fair occasion, the wedding of Randy from the House of Escalante and Justina from the House of Atavinich. Whether it was by horse or pumpkin carriage, we thank you to those who have traveled from near and from far, far away. You have come here to share in this formal commitment they make to one another, to offer your love and support to this union, and to allow Randy and Justina to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them, and they thank you for it. The very best fairy tales are about love and transformation. A father's love turned a wooden puppet into a real boy. A little mermaid became human for love of a prince. Beauty's love transformed the beast into a man. Lords and ladies, what we are witnessing here today is the culmination of that kind of fairy tale between Randy and Justina. And like all fairy tales, they all begin the same way. Once upon a time, girl meets boy. Randy and Justina are companions. For the last 11 years, they have been through thick and thin, have shared adventures through time and space, and became the best of friends. The bond they share goes beyond friendship to a deeper level of companionship. And today marks the time in their lives where they transition to the lifelong commitment of marriage. Marriage is the deepest, strongest, and most binding voluntary connection a person can have with another. It is very hard, very fun, very easy, and frustrating, but ultimately, one of the most powerful connections we can experience. Today, September 6th, and for the rest of your lives, you two will look upon this as your anniversary. You are officially married today, almost. But remember, other than rings, some changes in labels, like last names, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, fiancée, or husband and wife, there is really no difference between yesterday and tomorrow. Because even though I cast a spell today that makes you man and wife, the ingredients are all the same. The days that we share together, both the good and the bad, the happy and the sad. So the transformation has already happened. We're just making it official. There will be wonderful times ahead when good vanquishes evil and you find the owner of the glass slipper. There will also be hard times ahead when you accidentally eat the poison apple or the dragon sets fire to the village. But the love and commitment you have for one another will see you through it all. Now, here we all are at the end of this book. We are now a part of their story, the part where happily ever after begins. At this time, Randy and Justina have prepared their vows, and they would like to recite and share them with one another.
Randy, what can I say except for it's about time? These past 11 years have flown by. You've been such a huge part of my life, and it puts me at ease knowing that my grandmother, who I've loved the most in this world, met, approved, and loved you before passing. We've grown alongside one another, laughed, cried, and shared so many memories together. These past couple of months, people have questioned the both of us on whether or not we really wanted to go through with this. We both laughed when they asked this, while secretly thinking to ourselves, what am I getting myself into? Is this what I want? Luckily for Ashley and your mom, the answer was yes, and we're standing before each other now. Otherwise, they would have had a lot of things to return. A couple of nights ago, when we're on our way back home, I wanted to sleep on the living room couch to be closer to the restroom because I wasn't feeling too well. You responded by saying that you were going to take the small couch because you didn't want to leave my side. I completely knocked out on the floor after giving you a wedding assignment, and when I opened my eyes the next morning, you were right beside me, sleeping on the couch, like you said, even though you could have slept on the bed, even after you had seen me throw up in the car. Now that's what I call love. And that's when I knew that I made the right decision. I promise to you that I will always be by your side. Well, I'm somewhat obligated right now because I'm kind of stuck with you forever. I promise to laugh at your funny stories and jokes, but I will definitely shake my head in embarrassment at your awful ones. I promise to let it slide when you don't eat the crust off of your sandwiches, and from time to time, I'm even willing to cut off all the crust before it even gets to you. I promise that I'll let you think that you wear the pants in the relationship, when in actuality, we're equal partners. You thought I was going to stay with me, huh? Although there are times when you frustrate me, make my blood boil, give me headaches and white hair, I promise to always love you to the moon and back and to infinity and beyond. Because I know, you know, we can make the good things keep happening.
It's kind of hard to follow that up, but But at first I gotta say, I told you so. We were gonna get here through all the hardships, all the obstacles you had to overcome. You never believed me. You always doubted me. But look where we're at right now. This is me, just
One last time.
I will always have you back. You will always be my moon of my life. And I will be the sun and the stars for you. Where you go, I will always go. And I will never leave you behind. And after holding your hands today, I will never ever let go. You believe me now, right?
May I have the rings? So this ring right here is the one to rule them all. Like Colin. Okay, now these rings symbolize an unbroken circle of love. When love is given freely, there is no beginning and no ending, no sole giver or receiver, because today you are both the giver and the receiver. Randy, would you take this ring? Please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you. Justina, take this ring. And please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you. At this time, I ask the bride and groom to step forward to light the unity candles. This candle you are about to light is the candle of marriage. You may light the candles.
Takes a village. Sorry.
So its fire is magical because it represents the light of two people in love. Now the center candle before you is a candle of unity because both must come together, giving spark of themselves to create new light. And as you light this candle today, may the brightness of the flame shine throughout your lives. May give you courage and reassurance in darkness, warmth and safety in cold, and strength and joy in your bodies, minds, and spirits. May your union be forever magical. Now the bride and groom would like to give a special gift to the parents, because without them, they would not be here today. Ready? So now, I ask, Randy, do you take this beautiful princess to be your wedded wife? And do you, Justina, take this dashing prince to be your wedded husband?
I do.
By the power of your love and commitment, and the power vested in me, by the school of Hogwarts of Witchcraft and Wizardry, It is my pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I would like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Escalante.
One jump ahead of the break line, one swing ahead of the sword. I still only what I can afford, and that's everything. One jump ahead of my man, that's all, and that's the joke. These guys don't appreciate our role. A whole new world.